Hello there from a sunny afternoon in Normandy, and if you've watched my films before you probably know that I usually do quite sensible films. They're about our forest garden home and our chickens and quail and pigeons, but this time I'm going to do something totally non-sensible. I'm going to make some vampire costumes for my chickens. It's part of a competition that I'm hoping to enter on Halloween costumes. I've made them in the past for people, but this time I thought, why not chickens? This is Spike. He's a gold black lace Polish, and he's also a frizzle, as you can see. And he's going to be my major vampire. And I'm going to make him a waistcoat with some suitable fake decorations, as he is a count after all. And I might do it in inches, I think. This is an old tape measure. So 6 that way. We've got 7 that way. Then we want to make the cape going down from the back. So I'll go from what I'm calling the nape of his neck down to there. He is the dominant cock-colour rooster in the walnut hen house. And just to show you that we have these roosters in different colourways, here's the silver version. This is Silvergin. And Silvergin is just over a year old, whereas Spike is actually 7. And the other measurements I'll show you on the mother vampire. This is Giddy here, and that's, as I did with Spike, across the breastbone, the top of the breastbone there, but then the design is I've based it on a baby's bib. I think that's the easiest thing to do, and so I'm taking the measurements which will be needed for the neck loop, which will hold it on. And the other measurement, because I'm going to make ribbons to hold it on to the back, I put a hook and eye in them. Probably not for Giddy, because I don't think she'd enjoy that, so she'll just have 2 ribbons. And so I just need the circumference of the body measurement. And the whole point of doing this exercise is that I'd like to take photographs of them as vampires, because I've got a lovely Hogarth frame that I think they'd look really good in. And as with all things with chickens, you really don't want to stress them out. If they're not enjoying it, then just stop doing it. And this is another one of our Polish crested roosters, this time mottled. Beautiful black and white iridescent green mottling. Bingo bingo. Again, he's just over a year old. And this is another just over a 1-year-old Polish. The colour's called Tolbant. Very beautiful hen. Professor Herman. And another mini vampire with a Bela Lugosi hairdo. And Granny, this is grandmother, another gold black lace Polish called Bungle. And she is actually the mother, the mother of Spike, who you saw earlier. And Ringo Bingo's come to see us as well. He obviously wants a costume too. Hello there. In fact, he's the boyfriend of Bungle. So. And here are 2 of the baby vampires, and as you can see, I'm afraid they've been playing in the mud, because although it is a sunny afternoon here in Normandy, it's been very wet, so we've been looking for worms. So this is my adult female vampire for Giddy, and as with the other ones, it's based on a bib idea. So this has the hat stiffener in it. I created a fake order for her, and because she is Giddy by nature as well as by name, I just had a simple tie with her because I thought she'd get impatient with the hook and eye, and I didn't want to put anything over her head because again she does get a bit worried, so it was just a matter of a hook and eye, a press stud here. So her dress, and because she has a very bouffant hairdo, she looks more of a 60s vampire, so she's Hammer House of Horror. And this is Spike's vampire kit, and I did this on the machine because it's a bigger costume, so it's much easier to machine. Again, heavy duty hat stiffener to give you the shape of the shirt, just one layer of cotton, and fake order, and the hook and eye finishing here. And I toyed with the idea, as I've said earlier, of doing a large cape, but my birds are always very aware of predators. In particular, we do get birds of prey, so they're always worried about anything fluttering about near them. So I ruched up the cape, so it just gives the illusion of a cape around the neck. And it hides the ends of the waistcoat as well. And this is the costume for Wispy, my little female vampire chick. And again, it's based on the hat stiffener. I cut a yoke to her dimensions, and we've got the little fasteners here for the back. And I ruched it and made it asymmetrical. It's in line with the early expressionist cinema for horror, when you get the idea through the costumes and the decoration of something being not quite right. So I used asymmetry in everything I made for these vampire costumes. Put the jewels on again, and some diamonds here as well, and very firmly sewn on because they're very attractive to birds. And ruched up her cape again, so she's a real Gothic vampiress. All the costumes are made out of remnants. Bits of an old silk blouse here that was damaged. This fabric comes from a dress I was going to make about 15 years ago, and I found it at the bottom of the wardrobe, and it was actually still pinned to the pattern pieces, so I thought, why not use it? And these beads are from some modern slippers and a beaded cardigan, so this cost me nothing. So the object of the exercise was to create something which I could then photograph and put in a rather nice ornate Hogarth frame that I have, and make a old vampire portrait out of him. And this little chick was brilliant because he's very calm, and it was easy to use him as the model and work out the design all the way through. The only thing that I did worry about were these beads, because all birds are like magpies, and they're very attracted to shiny things, so I just made sure they were really, really well sewn on. And see? As if to prove a point. Yes, I know you like beads. So this is a Halloween costume you could also make for a baby, because, as I say, it's based on a baby's bib, and you can make it quite ornate, and yet it's easy to put on and take off. All I do is unhook the hook and eye, and then it comes over his head like this. And you can see I made it with a soft cotton. I did all the workings on the inside, so there was nothing to hurt him, and it's got a stiffener just this is a heavy duty hat stiffener just in the top to give it some shape, and it also means that I can put the loop, the head loop, very securely onto the stiffener. There you have it, one mini vampire.